it presents a really good opportunity for us on defense to get much better throughout this training camp so that we can carry that over into the season.
How much have you enjoyed watching some of the new guys, like obviously Demetrius, who you're locker right next to? How much fun has it been watching them play?
It's been good. It's been a lot of fun. He's wise beyond his years. He's an older rookie, and that shows. He's a very mature player. Comes in just trying to soak up all the knowledge that he can, learn from everyone that's trying to pour into him. And when you got guys like that, the results usually take care of themselves.
What's the most important thing or list of things that this defense needs to accomplish here in the first couple of weeks of training camp?
Continually be good tacklers. I think that was one thing we struggled with last maybe couple of years, just not as consistent as we needed to be, and so we've harped on that really since we got here in OTAs, working on tackling techniques and when and when not to use them and how to tackle, and it's showing up on film on a consistent basis, and so we just got to continue to do that.
Demetrius has been talking a couple of times about the Santa Clara standard and when that began. Was it Al that first brought that up in OTAs?
Yeah, he did. Just making that the Super Bowl standard, like nothing more, nothing less. That it is what it is, and that's what we got to do on each and every play in order to get there. And obviously, that's the big goal we have in mind.
What do you think today was the key of the defense, the reason it played so actively today? Not a lot of pressure out there.
Yeah, I mean, guys just doing their job, taking it one play at a time more than anything, not worrying about they're going to make plays. They're getting paid too on that side of the ball, especially during practice. And so I feel like today was a good practice to show that we got better, not only as a defense, but as a team. I think there was a good amount of back and forth, and I feel like that's how it should be, versus having practices where it's more one-sided the whole day. I don't feel like that's as good as something to build off of. And so today was one of those days where I feel like we got better as a team.
How have you embraced more and more your leadership role? I think you've always been a leader on this defense, but now could be a captain. Obviously, this defense is looking for leaders. Zach has mentioned that. Al has mentioned that. Yeah. How would you embrace that, and how have you embraced it?
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's one of the best, probably the best award you can get in sports is being a captain, especially when it's team voted in terms of being around your peers and the guys that care about you, look to you, and want you to lead them in times of adversity and times of success, and continuing to remain humble. And I feel like it's just kind of natural being in the position that I'm in right now, going into year 6, being one of the older guys on defense. Having done this a few years, I understand what it takes to get to the Super Bowl, and so just trying to lead by example. When guys may be low on energy in the middle of camp, trying to get that energy up. Just finding little ways here and there that I can affect guys, and hope to continue to help us make big steps forward.
Can you already see the athleticism and the potential that Shamar Stewart brings in front of you?
Yeah, for sure. 2 days in, he's very, very explosive, very long. I think he had a couple batted balls, 2 plays in a row today, which are huge for us because that means the offense had no opportunity to score, and so those are big plays for us, and we need to continue to get those from him, especially going forward.
And for you, Logan, how important is this year? Do you consider it a bounce back year for yourself? How do you characterize the year? I guess a better way.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a different year. I mean, it's just like the whole linebacker room has pretty much changed. A lot of guys on defense are gone. I mean, it's just kind of just how it is. I don't know if I consider it as much of a bounce back year for myself. You could say that just because I was injured and missed the last few games, so I understand that. But in my mind, I'm just coming out to do what I get paid to do, lead this defense in a way that I know how to, and just make a bunch of plays on defense and hopefully help us get to where we want to go.
What do you see as the potential of this defense in the end?
I mean, we want to be a top defense, especially in terms of turnovers. I think if we can get a bunch of turnovers on defense, allow our offense more opportunities than what originally is planned to score, I think that's going to really bode well for us as a team. And so we're really harping on turnovers throughout camp, finding ways that we can affect the ball. There's times where we're going to be coming into the backfield instead of just making the tackle for loss. Find a way to make a play on the ball so that we can get the ball back to our offense. And so we're still learning those things, and we'll continue to learn those things as camp goes. But once the season gets here, hopefully we've got them figured out and we can start to make the results show.